So, the most awaited grand finals of the CSGO tournament starts just about right now. So, I am pumped about this thing because yesterday I saw a match between these two teams. That is Red Vipers, আর হচ্ছে well, জেলে fishermen.
Yes.
So yes, you know, আমি কেন বলতেছি নামটা fisherman. Anyways, so that was the match, and আমরা একটা not so satisfying একটা score line দেখতে পেয়েছিলাম. And this time around, I am hoping that this is going to be a much better match competitively. What do you think? What do you have to say, Aggressive?
It's going to be tough. First of all, from what we noticed yesterday, the members of Manila Fishing were just in a pretty bad disadvantage when it came down to maps.
Correct.
They didn't have a vast enough map pool. They got put into nuke, and they were at a very significant disadvantage.
Correct.
But it's all about adapting. You need to learn different maps, and maybe you can learn from your weaknesses. That was 1 day ago.
Okay. Exactly. So yeah, that was not a satisfying scoreline from a fan or like spectator perspective. So I can only say this much that hopefully this is going to be a really good contest, and this is a best of 3, remind you. So best of 3 te whichever team wins 2 rounds at first, they're usually the winner. And if it's like down to two matches পর যদি score 1-1 থাকে তাহলে সেই ক্ষেত্রে the third map gets played. So that's what best of 3 is. If you guys didn't know, because আমাদের কাছে like we have like all segments of audience, right?
Yep.
So it's a vast majority. So anyways, that's why I explained that. And Aggressive, take it from me now.
Yeah, in a best of 3, it's all about consistency and
Correct.
how vast your map pool can be. Let's say Red Vipers are Nuke Nilo. It's all completely fine. Nuke Harla, you still have maps like Mirage, Inferno, maybe even Ancient if you want to play through with that. There's options. At least you have that safety net. That's Acta Map 9. We can just reset ourselves, play for map number 2 and 3. That's why best of 3s are the best way to gauge a team. And it's not that big of a deal if you lose one map, because you could have strengths and weaknesses on a certain map, and then you tackle your opponents on another map, and then take them to a neutral ground.
Correct.
I'm hoping that this is what the members of Man I Love Fishing are banking upon. Because I'm pretty sure Viperz, they have such a vast map pool. They can play every single map at a really high level.
Correct.
But now that the members of Man I Love Fishing have gotten a chance to just, reconcile, talk through all of the problems that they had yesterday, warm themselves up, and finally play in front of a crowd, the nerves will be a lot lower. They know how to cope with the pressure after honestly, I would have to say, the best comeback that we have seen in years when it comes down to the lower brackets.
Exactly. And it was played on Inferno, so what a matchup. Anyways, now আমরা কিন্তু ব্র্যাকেটটা দেখতে পারতেছি how it all went down. So Man I Love Fishing beating Trinity Esports, then beating Solo Brothers, then losing to Red Vipers and going down to the lower bracket and playing it against Online Dogs, and then finally getting up to the grand finals. So it's down to these two teams right now, Red Vipers and, well, the Fishermen.
Yeah, in a way, I would have to say Man I Love Fishing have the best name out of the bunch because of the way that they play and because...
Wordplay.
And the wordplay is perfect. But on the other side, Red Vipers, they're a household name pretty much at this point for anyone who's been part of the CSGO community for the longest time. They're
Correct.
the best for a reason. They have stuck together for the longest time. Their players are pretty much in sync with each other, especially when you have a player like Mantis on your side and Faith. Oh yeah, those two alone can just take over an entire server.
Exactly. Plus, there's another fact that they have Nixie, who is like insane when it comes down to aiming and fragging. It's like raw fragging. And they have, here we go. The first map. I think it's about to start. Everyone get excited. Can I hear a cheer for both of the teams? Let's go, everyone.
Yeah, the crowd's gonna get a lot more hype.
Oh no, it's not live.
The teams can just...
I think it's not live.
এটা লাইভ না
Item is up. How this is gonna go for the members of Man I Love Fishing after what we've seen yesterday? I'm really hoping that at the bare minimum they did some research. They tried to talk it out through that, hey, you guys are weakest man, but
Correct.
you
Exactly.
can't just roll over and play that and hope that your next maps are going to go well. You need
Correct.
to get that advantage early.
Now we have the most awaited ninth round. And ready for the time. Ninth round right now. Yes. So let's see who comes out on top of this. Okay, I think yes. The fisherman, Jillet Ball Vegas, everyone. Cheer for the Jillet Ball. Let's go, fisherman.
Look at this one's going down. I'm really hoping that the members of Mana Love Fishing opt for the counter side because we've seen how beneficial it can be.
আমাদের
Start
টেক
off on the
দেখাবে
side
না
early on,
তো
but
লাগানো লাগবে না প্রবাবিলি
from
টেক
there-
দেখাবে না
gotta play this one smart.
Exactly.
Some issues on that side. Players have been muted out, so nothing to really worry about on that. But now back from this one though, I'm a little bit more interested to see what kind of strategies the Red Vipers are going to be doing. Are they going to be going for the usual class, or can we see something brand new?
I don't think they're going to change much because you don't change your strat when you're winning. You only change it or play with it when it's not working. Why would you change something that's already working? পাল্টাবে না ওটা আগের মতোই থাকবে যেমন ছিল so let's see what happens. I think the team logos Faith gets the frag onto behind you.
Oh, Faith. He's just so quick with it.
Stinger is there to trade 2 frags from Stinger, gets taken down by Blank. 3v3 situation
It's just
on
another
par,
round now.
on manpower. Oh, that's good.
What
Oh, that's good. Oh, look at that PM, man.
confidence right off the bat.
Man, look at
They're coming out
that.
of the gate.
Yeah, it's popping.
কি স্টিঙ্গার ওয়ান
So 1 round already on the board for the yeah, probably.
What we want to see is what kind of strategies we're going to do here for this particular eagle round. The 5-7s are going to be coming out. No eagles whatsoever. Eagle just power that if you hit one game.
With the flag onto Vincent. Temenos playing that hide and seek game. Lukochuri. Gets the flag onto him.
হার্ট ক্লিয়ার
Zenon
আপাতত
on
হার্টের
the
ইনসাইড
board.
ক্লিয়ার I'm blinded
Behind you with the flag. So it's all on. So, 2 round already on the board for Red Viperz. Kape Dol Arekta match niye gelo from the fisherman.
But I have to say that was a pretty good round. For an
Yeah.
eagle, honestly, I love that they did an amazing job. Big down to
Oh my god.
আমি টেনিস খেলতেছি আমি সেকেন্ড ব্রেড খেলতেছি ভাই আমি হার্ড করছি
Looking at the position. See someone's going to jump out over in the courtyard to try and challenge him, but you can already see Mana Love Fishing. They're showing respect to their opponents and they're waiting for them to just walk into their crosshairs. They're not.
Plus হয়েছে
Side. A little bit of
On the zero.
behind James. He's been an absolute
Hey, he
phenomenon
has
in
that
the
deagle.
last
Behind you have to give the deagle
Yeah,
assist. So,
exactly.
you know, he can be real dangerous when he has that.
Yep. Give him a chance. He's going to be able to take a mile off of that. If he has much damage as well, but he can't do anything for him. Playing on equal, but they turn things around if he's able to hold them back for a little while longer, but the bomb's taken away. Nothing is up.
Behind you. Blank is there to get the frag onto him. So, third round on the board for the Red Viper. Shopper dollar jonno board aro aita round jukto hoye gelo. Man, am I doing this right? Anyways, so third round on the board for Red Vipers. So far, it's starting to look like the same old story from yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, it's just the first 3 rounds. They played the pistol, they played for 2 ecos. Now is where the Byron comes in with possibly an operator in there. So,
Yeah, they do. Oh, no, 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 no.
भाई और किस
he don't think there's an massive disadvantage. He's going to keep the fights on board here without it. Correct.
glass one sir
Taken down by Mantis. Vincent pushing from. I can take it down. Oh, Mantis just missed him. He just missed him.
planting aside
But does Vincent take this corner? Yeah, but he gets the frag onto him. Oh, he gets caught in the wrong time. Wrong place in the wrong time. Wrong time.
हमारे क्या flash खावा इसे
हाथा एक flash नहीं होते.
Doesn't get the reactions that anyone's gonna have.
Yeah, gets 2 frags. Did you see the
Good for Sticker.
And Stinger gets another frag onto him. 3 frags. What a round coming out from him. Absolute. He went absolute ham in that round. I tell you guys that much.
He was perfect with it. The timing was clean. He was also using his movement properly. He used the sideboard to just slide his way down, not take any fall damage, not make any noise, and the movement was beautiful.
Yeah.
He knew exactly where the players were, and he had the confidence while taking those peaks, which is key here in situations like this. In a 1 versus 2, if you're not very confident in what you are trying to do, what you are trying to pull off, that is when you start losing rounds. And with this first round in particular, yeah, they did win it out, but the thing is, they need to win a lot more and they need to be consistent with it. They already lost out on the op. They have it back, but that op hasn't really found any value just yet.
Just yet. It's only just yet. So, Faith down already. 4v5 situation looking quite interesting. Speaking of rounds, Red Vipers on the board. Taken down. Oh, Mantis gets eventually traded out by Vincent. 3v1. Zenon gets the frag onto Vincent. He's cooking. But does it serve any purpose? Dekha jak. He's checking. He's gonna. Oh, he missed it.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
he gets taken down. Zenon missed it. Oh, he was looking at the right corner. Kick jaga taga jilo and just I don't know what happened. He just missed it. Unlucky. Second round on the board for Man I Love Spectrum. Almost did a blunder there. Eminem with 2 frags. Let's see. And Stinger. Clean up. That's a clean up.
3-3. It's a pretty
3-3.
close fight between both of these teams.
Exactly.
And Mana Love Fishing, they did their homework.
Man, was I wrong?
Yep.
Exactly. আমি 3-0 যাওয়ার পরে আমি বলতেছিলাম যে it's starting to look a lot like yesterday. I apologize. I take my words back. This is turning out to be exciting. ভালো লাগতেছে দেখে. 3-3, good stuff.
Yep. And Man I Love Fishing are pretty much in a spot where they can be very proud of themselves as well. They've gotten so many more rounds compared to what they did previously, and they've started off on the right foot. কালকে তো ফেরার মধ্যে গেল, they had no idea যে কি করবে কি না করবে কই যাবে. But today they did their homework. They were mentally prepped and ready there. Okay,
And it looks like a pause coming out from Red Viperz. Makes them think, huh? They really did their homework.
Yep. They watched the VOD, they reviewed it all, and the team is ready to win it. Especially after a lower bracket run like yesterday, you know that the members of Man I Love Fishing, they want this win. They want it badly.
See, this is why বাপমা বলে যে পড়াশোনা করতে হয়. If you do study, then you're gonna do good in the exams. And this is the ultimate exam for at least these gamers. This is the grand final. And boy, are they ready for it. Absolute man.
Slow down. Not really a lot of control being established with the members of the Viper. And everyone's just waiting outside a lobby to maybe find that first initial bit of an advantage or an over-aggressive player from the side of Man I Love Fishing. They're just gonna wait it down through, try to maybe find an audio cue, but Man I Love Fishing, they're exercising discipline.
And gets taken down, Terminus. Oh, standing through the smoke.
But he doesn't find anything. This is looking
He
tough
does-
and it
he
could
does-
just get worse.
He does provide some damage. He does that much. 4v5 situation now. Xenon gets the frag onto Vincent. Was that a one tap? Oh, got it. Xenon gets the frag onto Stinger as well. Eminem there to clean up Xenon. Situation now. Behind you is probably going for the save. So is Eminem. Oh, look at that behind you. Oh, the op got picked up now.
Now, this is going to be a pretty massive boost to the side of the terrorists. Having that off will allow them to contest over towards courtyard a lot better. And this is one of those rounds that you know.
সিটি সাইডে কিন্তু দেখতে পারতেছি আমরা the weaponry or utilities not looking good. They only have one kit on them, so this Xenon gets the frag onto Temenos. First one down already. 4v5. Behind you. Playing from behind the smoke. Oh, he really is behind something. At least the smoke.
It's been a little bit of a quiet match, don't you think?
Yeah,
from
I mean,
behind
like,
you?
এখন mid rounds চলছে, so এখন একটু like একটু
You mean you let them off for a little bit?
yeah,
It's gonna take him some time.
একটু that thing যে সবাই লাঞ্চ করার পর যেটা হয় না ওইটাই হইছে.
Hopefully that's the case because from what we saw yesterday behind you.
Oh,
Chana,
gets
Inta
taken
is a
down,
bit lost.
Mantis.
And yep, here is where he's starting to cook it up. Behind you, good for the first kill, and that one kill could easily turn the tides of this one. Another one because it's a 4 versus 4. Manpower equalized.
Manpower
Positions are good.
equalized.
And here is where they need to wait. It's a very slow burn strategy from the members of the Red Viperz. They want to try and get a couple of people from the analysis to peek into them, but it's not working. And the stress side looks right for the picking, and there's really no one.
Oh, it looks like similar situation again. One
Yeah,
beats
second.
1 versus 3 situation now. Does Eminem clutch this? What do you think?
I don't think so. Not against
Yeah.
open hand.
And Nixie is there to clean him up. 3 frags on this round for Nixie. This guy is just going ham at this point. And he has been going ham since yesterday. He dropped, I think, 27 frags. Satasha? Or like
Got the match
30.
MVP.
He got the MVP for it. So you get it. Like, he's with you. Guys, no joke. Good job.
For Man Alive Fishing, whenever they have a lot of points under their belt, it's very difficult to stop them.
Right.
They need to get. Yeah, CT sided. And when you're in a position like this, you need to get as many rounds as you can before you get the terrorist side. For Man Alive Fishing, it's really hard. You
Behind you.
baby.
Oh, good taken now. Zenon is there to clean him up. Oh, Mantis gets the frag onto Vincent. Look at this. Every time Vincent gets a frag, he's being immediately traded. So the trading has been on point for RV. Like, there you go.
It's just an absolute treat to watch it.
Oh, look at that. Blank gets taken down by Eminem. Eminem gets the frag onto him. Nix is the last player alive. 1v1. Exciting times, everyone. কি মনে হইতেছে এটা কি হতে পারে রাউন্ডে ক্লাচ এইরকম টাইমগুলোতে নেল ব্যাটিংগুলোতে একটা ফিলিং আসে না কি হবে
You're pretty much just thinking of every scenario possible. If this is a win coming in from the members of Man I Love Fishing, they want it on it. You go to Jilapur, the other economy is going to take a massive boost. They'll have ample amounts of money to go in for proper buys for the next couple of rounds if they're able to.
Next is done with the plan. Exactly. And Nix is already on the plan. Bomb has been planted. Pretty good position from him, I must say. Perfect position. Oh man, look at this guy. He's not missing anything. It's already been 3 rounds. I'm keeping count, man. 3 frags. Already think around it. 3 frags. It's like 9 frags in 3 rounds. It's insane. Trust me, and he's already on 14 frags. Alright, might get found out. Vincent outside. Frag onto Memphis. But Nix is still there. Nix, does he get any frag? Oh no, he just the frag onto Temenos. Back again, 4v4 situation now. Manpower, bro. The trading, I tell you, absolutely actual. And speaking of actual, it gets to release party today, everyone, after the final.
So, just a couple of more hours, my man, and then you can
Yes,
give it up
sir.
for the crowd.
I can have my moment.
So down to the 4 versus 4. Viperz, they are second best because they can't have guys anymore. Fate taking entry.
Oh, yes, the frag onto Nixie. Is there? I get taken down. Finally, another round on the board. For Man I Love Fishing, the fisherman, Gillette College's tonight around. But Nixie around though, he got 2 frags, so 16 frags already. Man, that's huge. And Eminem and Stinger, both of them have been like stellar for the most of the work.
way that the crossfires are done, they are in their
that's-
element.
That was so good. That was so good. They were taken down like, brrr, and everyone just like got deleted of the server.
This is ready for recording. Through. এক সেকেন্ড আসছে, এক সেকেন্ড আবার
It's gone.
Look at their HPs. So much damage this early on. And man, I'm pretty sure they've read into the fact that this is going to be a B-side hit. Looking at the positioning and looking at how much map control man I love have.
But the utilities have been on point though.
Yeah.
Look at the HP on those Viperz. So stellar. Oh, there's a frag, blank. Quick sound stinger. 4v5 now. Brings it in, gets the frag on the center. Get it out, but two frags already. 2v4 now, Temenos. Oh, Mantis gets the frag onto him. And Faith can smell him. নিঃশ্বাস নিতে পারতেছে Faith, একদম নিঃশ্বাস।
Even getting a save. A little bit of a Mexican standoff, you know. You
Mexican.
don't see me, I don't see you. But
Exactly.
we're right next to each other.
Yeah. No homo. They were right on top of each other.
You just had to get out of your system.
I just
didn't
had
you?
to do it, man. I just had to do it. আমার এটা করার দরকার ছিল. Anyways, so how many rounds on the board for Red Viperz again?
There's now 7 rounds.
Correct. 7 rounds
for
already
them.
on the board for
7
Red
and 5
Viperz.
though. It's pretty
7-5.
close.
It's pretty close. And this has been an absolute joy to watch so far because গতকালকে that was more of a like one-sided
Yeah.
match on the same map. And আজকে আবার এই same map it's been like toe to toe না হলেও it's pretty close, man. It's pretty close. It's quite close. And what do you think about the how it all went down? This 12 rounds, 12টা round যে এই পর্যন্ত গেছে so far. এই রাউন্ডগুলোতে এই পর্যন্ত 12টা যে রাউন্ড গেল এই রাউন্ডগুলো তুমি how would you sum it up from your perspective?
I would say good teamwork and good communication. This was missing quite a bit from yesterday.
Correct.
Last time Nuke খেললো, they were just running around like headless chickens. কি করবে, কি না করবে, team মতো কিভাবে খেলবে, nothing was there.
Correct.
But today, they have a structure, they have a good base that they're building upon. Plus, they also started up on the counter-terrorist side,
Correct.
which is the best part of it. If they did start on the terrorist side, I think things would be a lot more difficult. And I think Red Viperz, they're falling into that trap. This map is very easy to get lost in. আর একটা solid game plan যদি না থাকে right from the very beginning, when you get out of spawn, পুরো ম্যাপের মধ্যে কি করবে, you have no idea.
Correct. Plus ওই যে বলতেছিলাম গতকালকে যে দুইটা সাইটই একটা একটার উপরে so it's মানে there are so many ways you can get into a site when you're playing Nuke and to cover all of those areas and making sure যে you know your team is getting the perfect information or at least the right information. It's pretty tough. It requires a lot of teamwork, and I think both of these teams and their teamwork, their comms, their synergy has been on par, absolutely on point.
Yep, I agree with you on that part because the way that the entire match is going, I'm pretty sure this can go 3 maps.
Correct.
If this is the level of energy that Man I Love Fishing are putting into it, this is arguably one of their worst maps, right?
I mean, we cannot say that for sure because we've only like seen them play this once. But from what we saw, যেটা দেখছি ওখান থেকে we are just speaking from what we saw yesterday, so that no one gets offended because man, nowadays যে কেউ যে কোনো কিছুতে offended হতে পারে. But yes, so we cannot really say that for sure, but at least that's what we are assuming. আর বাই দ্য ওয়ে এভরিওয়ান আপনারা যদি স্ক্রিনে দেখতে পারেন আমার হাতটা কি ঠিক আছে এই যে ঠিক এই জায়গায় এই যে দেখেন PS5 yes PS5 giveaway. So all you have to do is go over there to the corner, play the quiz, get up in points, and get up in points, and you have a chance to win the PS5.
Yep. The giveaway's been going on for quite a long time, so there's probably a lot of contestants. But if you want to throw yourself in towards the raffle, get a chance to get a PS5 and play all the new games that are coming out. Come on, do it.
Yes.
Me and
At
Marco
least-
already did it
Yeah.
right by sitting on the desk.
Exactly.
So
So yeah,
don't
we're
miss
sitting
out
on the
on it.
desk. So আপনার কিন্তু এখনো সুযোগ আছে। I mean, অনেক দিন ধরে হতেছে। I mean, like কালকেও সুযোগ আছে। So দেখেন, if you are into it, if you want to win this, you can join it for sure. And at least নিজে at least taste করা যাবে যে like আমি কোন পর্যায়ে আছি, how much I know about esports and everything. Since আপনারা আসছেন এখানে esports, at least এখানে একটা event হচ্ছে, you're watching it, you're watching the players play the game. So why not? Absolutely. See আপনি কতটুকু কি জানেন, and you might learn a new thing or two.
Sure. But moving on from that, let's just go on back towards the selections that the teams made. Now that Nuke has been played, that's one of the much more nuanced maps already gone. What could the other two maps have in store for us? I have a feeling that Inferno and Mirage are in good contention, but
Inferno and
knowing
Mirage,
Red
yeah.
Vipers, they have a good chance of banning out Mirage because they
Mirage?
might not want to play it. Or even
I mean,
Inferno,
Inferno
knowing that
too.
Vincent's that good.
Vincent
at
is
the map.
that good at Inferno. Yeah, probably. There's obviously that space, but দেখা যাক কি হয়. I am guessing we're gonna see Mirage and probably Overpass. I'm just putting my
haven't
money on
seen
it. I'm
Overpass
just
in
saying it.
so
Or
long.
Ancient, probably. But
Overpass
that's gonna be
higher
really hard.
chance.
যদি Ancient খেলা হয় তাহলে ভাই man, I quit. আমি এই Ancient call outs, I still don't know it. I'm done.
Do you know
আমি
what
just
map I wish
এতে
would
যেতেছে
come back?
বিতে যেতেছে মেয়েটা যেতেছে, that's it. That's the only call outs that you're going to hear from us at least. Probably তুমিও, right? তুমি তো ancient kinda, yeah.
As long as it's not Anubis. Anubis is one of those maps that I have absolutely no
But
idea.
I absolutely love the graphics. আপনারা, I mean, among our viewers, has anyone played Anubis, the map? Probably, since there are so
Yeah.
many people in here. So I really love the graphics of Anubis. It looks really good, and yeah,
What I would really like to see is Cash coming back. Cash used to be my favorite map.
dude, Cash used to be my favorite as well. One of my favorites, actually. My most favorite would be Train, then probably Nuke or Furno. I don't know, man. I just love CS maps. Mostly the OG ones, যেগুলো আর কি সবথেকে পুরাতন ছিল. You know, we have seen them from like 1.7 source. So yeah, 1.6 source, and yeah.
It's
And
an
now
old game.
transitioning into CS:GO. So ওই সবগুলো ম্যাপে কিন্তু অনেক বেশি changes আসছে over the years. We have seen these maps change, and now এখন আমরা আরো like much more matured versions দেখি ওই ম্যাপগুলোর, more like modern day. Bro, what's in here? All right, probably some bird. কোনো একটা পাখি, probably উপরে. Anyways, so যেটা বলছিলাম. So nowadays এখন আমরা যে ম্যাপগুলো দেখতেছি
like a
এগুলো
bat.
mostly কিন্তু what?
It sounds like a bat.
It sounds like a bat. We have Batman in the venue, everyone.
Yeah, that does sound like a bat.
Yeah. Anyways, let's not focus on that. We are not Bruce Wayne, so we cannot probably not be Batman. So that's probably.
I mean, you have the physique for it. just
I
need to
would
be a
I would love to be a billionaire. Yes,
Yeah, just
exactly.
after X-Show,
Just
actually.
taka
It's
nahi,
okay.
man. Yeah.
No, wait for
After
X-Show,
X-Show, my career goes like brrr.
Exactly.
It takes a flight.
You
Yes.
never really know.
Probably some technical issues. Is that or what?
Yeah. There could be some technical issues coming in from one of the players. They're trying to fix everything out.
Yes.
And give them some time. Like,
Yes, just
we
get
know
the-
what
bear
happens
with us,
from
everyone.
time to time.
আপনারা কি bored হচ্ছেন? Because bored যদি হতে থাকেন বা bored যদি হয়ে থাকেন তাহলে একটু হন, because একটু টাইম লাগতেছে and একটু টাইম লাগবে. আপনারা চিন্তা করবেন না. আপনাদের you know the games will be back very soon.
Yeah, we just need a couple of confirmation from our admins of what's really going on.
Yeah,
we'll find
just
out
need a
soon enough.
confirmation.
But from there on, I want to ask you what really is going on the side of Red Vipers. What are they missing in their attack side? Because the way that they're trying to push in, it feels like they're just trying to take gunfights, take duels, and hope for the best. They're using a lot of early utility, but when it comes down to the
springs are back,
they're
everyone.
perfect, but
Speaking of that, match is back again. It's 7-5 now. Man, I love Viperz. Well, the fishing. 34 now long. Close. In fact, too close for comfort.
Vipers would know that they're in the deep end and they lose out on a couple of games. The loss streak bonus that they had is completely gone. They're playing on win streak. Hope for the best and just play it out very slowly.
Viperz gets taken down by behind you, but was he behind him though?
Probably. I think you had a kill from Garage. Was it a Garage kill or a secret kill? Probably either or. Positionally, we did miss him out. But that's a big one. Mantis is fraggers. He just runs into the side to make sure their team has a free entry, but it's no longer clear with such a massive deficit when it comes to arming as well.
Exactly.
It doesn't look that good.
But as you were saying, the Viperz just cited Huga Jetese. I think it probably comes down to their confidence. So the confidence এর উপরে এটা কিসের জন্য বললাম because they have won this map against them yesterday, so they'll probably
Stinger.
Stinger gets another one. Nixie gets the frag onto Stinger. 2v1 situation now. It's all down to Vincent. It's all on to him. Gets the frag on the next, he will be taken down by Fate, and that's another round on the board for Red Viperz Gaming, everyone.
Beautiful shots.
Did you just see? একটা জিনিস দেখছো যে নিক্সি যখন প্রত্যেক রাউন্ডে বা এক রাউন্ড দুই রাউন্ড পর পর 3K ড্রপ করতেছে, like his teammates, they're not missing out either. They're getting into the train as well. They're jumping onto it. Fate definitely getting the last round.
The way that the members of Red Viperz play, they love to play together as a squad. It's not a one-man show. It's not a one-man army. For example, yesterday when the members of Viperz were winning up against the online dogs, it was that one particular player that carried the entire thing, and it was behind you. Bad, but look at Blank. Where's the fight happening? What's going on here? Grenades are coming in back and forth, and it's already one member left for the side of Manila. Going in for the spray.
Oh, what just happened?
Out.
What just happened? Wow, okay.
They were trying to get a couple of snacks from the vending machine, and I'm pretty sure they got into a tough fight.
Yes, they got into a fight, and plus, ওরা যে চিপস কোক কিনতে যাচ্ছিল ভেন্ডিং মেশিন থেকে ওগুলোও নিতে পারে নাই, so that's a loss. And that's another juggling around on the board for the Red Viperz.
The Vipers, they're looking quite clean in this, and positionally they're in a good spot, economically as well. They had pretty ample amounts of money to go in for buying in the following rounds, but they don't really on that loss bonus. Good nade coming in from Vincent. Gets a catch on the fake, and that's the up-down. The long-range menace is no longer in play, and the members of Man I Love Fishing, they can just stack aside and be ready for it. And they have played it beautifully. That's a piece I hit, and this rush.
The frag, Mantis taking down Nimnimi, and a 4v2 situation now, but this can turn into a 2v2 anytime.
You gotta show respect in situations like this.
The bomb is getting planted.
Scenarios.
So it's all down onto Mantis and Xenon to win this round with the Red Viperz. Seminars gets the frag onto Mantis. Xenon gets 2 frags. Will be taken down by behind you, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So 9 rounds on the board for Red Viperz Gaming and 6 on the board for Man I Love Fishing.
Nice number.
Yeah, hey, that's a nice rhyme.
Yep, it's a very nice number. And with this, they're just gonna be able to move it down the line. But for a lot more of the other nuances, I would say Man I Love Fishing, they're heading into the T side with a little bit of a very disadvantageous scenario. You can't really get away with it this often now, can you? Because think about it like this. You only won 6 rounds. You're going into the arguably weaker side, and your pistol round carries even more weight than it did back before.
Correct.
In CS, one pistol round equivalents to winning out on 3 rounds. And 3 rounds, constant losses for the terrorists is something they cannot lead into.
Correct. That's going to be damaging
Yeah.
because
It's going to go down to 6 and 12. You don't want to be
6
there.
and 12. Yes, that's like half rounds of deficit.
Yep.
Like 6. So yeah, you don't want to go down that route, buddy. ওই জায়গায় কোনো ভালো জিনিস নাই. So yes. But so far, কি মনে হইতেছে? আমরা কি দেখতে পারতেছি? How do you like it and how are you rating these players? How are they playing? What do you think about them? What do you think about the match so far? The first half, it has ended 9-6. So how close do you think it is?
Okay. Compared to yesterday, I would say this is drastically better from the members of Man I Love Fishing. But they're playing better as a squad, true. But their raw individual gunfights are just not that on that level from what we saw yesterday.
Yeah,
While on the
I
other
have to
side,
agree
Red
with you on
Vipers,
that.
they have the full package. Good raw individual gunfights. Players are fragging. They're still getting the tabs that they want. Plus, they're trading each other phenomenally.
Yeah, and my phone is just going crazy at this point. All my brothers are coming in. Anyways, so I will not take the phone calls right now. So anyways, as I was saying, আমরা একটু আগে যেটা বলতেছিলাম. By the way, have you seen? আমরা কিন্তু ওরকম we haven't really seen the skins, the CS:GO skins from our players. What happened to the skins, man? And speaking of skins, তোমার সবথেকে favorite skin কোনটা?
I was
In
never
CS:GO.
really a big skin guy.
Well, you know, like at least at least artistic perspective অথবা graphics এর.
I'm just into knife skins, honestly, from when it comes down to CS.
So which one is your favorite knife? Oh, we're back. Oh wow, the
the
round,
red butterfly.
the round has started and it's
Yeah, it's already
Already?
over. Just have pretty much the last one live, and this is. I was really worried about Viperz. They have such a good hold when it comes down to this. It's hard to try and fight them at all in scenarios like this. Feminist, such low HP. The guy doesn't really have much to play around with. Hoping for the best, maybe a couple of one-packs to play around, but I don't think that's going to be the case. The bomb is in the hand of Red Viperz, and this fast rush that they were opting to do just completely fell flat on their face.
exactly একদম মুখের উপর পড়লে যেরকম ব্যথা লাগে ঠিক ওরকম.
Speaking from
Boom.
personal experience,
Man, don't even go there, bro. ছোটবেলায় উষ্টা খায় নাই কে ম্যান, আর খাইলে ভাই মুখের উপর পড়লে ও.
over 10 minutes.
Oh, Fate! Look at that. Another 3K from Fate.
It's a tough one. Losing out on this pistol pretty much just put a damper on all of their plans.
Exactly.
You need to take your time whenever you're fighting on these missed rounds. Maybe taking it slow could be better. Inside rushes. Do it once again. Strategies need to evolve. They need to change. They're going down. If you go Red Vipers, they already got the read. They're gonna take this fight over in the courtyard. The shots are gonna be going through. A lot of them damage. One is one, but this with the trade. Look at the positioning. Phantoms, he's looking for more. And Nixie, good for the shots, but Vincent's just way better on the trade fights. The P250 doing good, but they need more. One more kill. Good for one. They do it for the second. Fate with the double kill. Give it up for them. Red Vipers, they take the 11 and possibly the 12. One more eco round to go for Man I Love Fishing. They can opt to go in for buys if they want to, but to go in for an off, now that's going to be a little bit of a problem.
So 11 rounds on the board already. That doesn't look like a little bit of a problem. That looks like a huge problem. That's 5 rounds already.
Yep. Could easily be going down to 6 rounds. Gotta give it some time because Xenon, he's already cooked up something. He's way out.
He's cooking right now. Xenon is cooking right now.
How does he get away with 2 frags? That doesn't
I don't know, man. That does not happen, bro.
for those frags. And he's playing it smart. No over-aggressive peaks. Slow and steady wins the race. Take your time, boy, because this is your night in the making. Could be an ace, could be even more. And Red Viperz, the level of respect that they're showing in this 3 versus 5. They want to, and they're giving nothing to Man I Love Fishing.
So 5v3 situation doesn't look good for them at all. The fishermen.
They're out in still water.
Yeah.
Literally and
They're
figuratively.
still out of water, man. Fate gets the frag onto Nimnimi. Eminem gets him down. Fate wants another one. Tags him down. Fate gets tagged down to 9 HP, man. Oh, right. Xenon gets taken out by Stinger. So it's all on to Vincent. Vincent gets taken out as well. Stinger gets taken down by Nixie. Another Molotov frag round for Nixie.
It's been so good on this track. 18 and 10 and Nixie with a
22-9. Bro, he's the MVP, bro.
He's just racking
Hands
up
down.
kills. All day,
Hands
every
down,
day.
all day. Speaking of all day, Kanye West song. Dude, have you heard that?
I haven't heard that one. I was referencing that, but
Yeah, all day, all day. Down Nixie. Behind you, there's a frag onto him. Retrieves an AK. 4v4 now. But still, the gunpowder looks heavier on the RV side. Stinger has the AK. Stinger has been pretty good for them as well. Not gonna lie. Tag down. Mantis. Tags them down as well. Might get another one to them. Might get another frag. Oh no, Stinger gets the frag instead. Mantis gets taken down. They're going up. And they're actually, oh, behind you gets the frag onto face. Oh, it's turning out to be so good. Exciting. Xenon. Gets taken down by behind you. Blank is right where he needs to be.
for the people of Man I Love Fishing, they are more than happy. They're ecstatic for this victory.
Exactly.
This was an equal round.
And
An
exactly.
equal round.
An
And
equal
they're
round.
still able to win this one out. That's massive for them.
That's massive. That's a
smart.
huge confidence boost. And if you ask me, these are the kind of rounds. Yank is only left with the M4. But although he does have the finances, so yeah, he has money to drop one. But there are two players that can drop there. Economy, on the economical side, it does not look good with the Red Viperz. Yeah.
The level of utility to see something out here. Everybody away to the courtyard.
Man.
Afraid.
Man, this is like, yeah. Bye. And flag onto him.
From where? You can't even see anyone. Where are you?
What? Another frag, Fade gets another frag on his finger, so it's all down to behind you, behind With 13 rounds on the board, so another tactical timeout coming out from the Fisherman. Jailer Dollar timeout. Exactly, man. I would hate to be where they are at now. This does not look good for them. 6-round deficit could just turn out to be the X factor. And sometimes eco rounds, winning eco rounds does give you the boost. যে বুস্টটা দরকার ওইটুকু দিবে, but মাঝে মধ্যে just, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out. If it works out, it's all good and great. But if it doesn't, it's just, you know. And we can see Nixie on the screen. Shout out to Nixie, everyone.
The man's just been fragging.
He's just been
talking.
fragging. Ekdom,
He's
boom, boom.
giving everything to his
For his team, yeah. So that's 2.3 KD. That rhymed too.
But now, as we're going to be heading on back in towards the game, see exactly where this rush is going to be taking us, because 1 minute down to this set. Fights are being taken, but I don't believe that the members of Red Vipers have already read into this. They're still on the back end of the circle. They have a lot of control, but this control needs to lead somewhere. What's the game plan? Because the members of Red Vipers, they're not giving much!
Oh,
Stinger catches Zenon with his pants down. That's a free kill for him. And that's a 4 versus 5 that you cannot recover from easily.
Fate. Blank gets the frag onto Timonus. So, back again, square, level grounds, 4v4 situation again.
Oh, timing. Did be good.
Timing. What do? Do they go in? Mantis gets the frag onto him. Behind you gets taken down. Mantis. Spotting another one. Mantis, 2 frags in this round. Taking down Stinger. Gets the frag onto Mantis, but he does give up. Is there to clean him up, and that adds another round to the board. So it's 14 rounds on the board for Red Vipers. Red Vipers fans, are you here? Can you cheer for Red Vipers? And Mon Kharap Korlo hobe na. Fisherman, can you cheer for your team? Man, I love fishing. Whoa, the crowd is ready. Yes, sir.
Because at this stage, he's just putting a couple of nails on that coffin right now, making sure that it's nailed shut. Down. See if they can find something here.
And yeah. And the screen is back, so it's 15 rounds on the board for Team Red Vipers. Red Vipers fans, can I hear you again? Can I hear another cheer for Red Vipers? Yes, sir.
Man, I love fishing. They're going to be a little bit... Oh,
the flag onto behind you. So it's 5v3 situation now, and things are not looking good, I tell you. Not looking good. Vincent gets another frag. 3v3. Now things are looking good. Stinger gets a frag onto Blank. 2v3 situation now. Things are definitely looking good now. Vincent. That's ideal place coming out, man. It's all down on the face.
Yeah, big.
Wait. The flag onto Stinger. Does give out his position. Eminem knows his position.
Pretty much have a good read on him, but he's trying to run around over from the side. He has it all under
Look
control.
at that.
He got the silent drop.
No scope.
He has the timing,
Vincent.
and he knows exactly where he is. But Vincent! Get the back.
Has just gone crazy at this round. Oh, 4 frags from him, and what a play coming from Vincent. That was absolutely amazing. 4 frags. This dude won the round single-handedly for his team.
Was a little bit surprised that
Casually with no scoping like that.
swapped out his guns. Swung out. One of the three kills. He had
Oh,
was
man,
swinging out.
yeah.
That would have gone in history to be one of the
Yeah,
best
man, because
clutches.
you know, like, exactly. You're doing really good because there are some beautiful women out here, man. Shout out to all the Shundari girls. Zenon gets a frag onto Temenos.
To him. Poor guy. been such a massive advantage if Terminus was able to. Now they're Red Viper, they're not doing anything.
Nothing. Push. The site is locked down. No way in so far. But they have to make a move. They have to make a choice where they want to go. And it's looking highly unlikely that they're going to go to B. So probably they're going to go to A. Oh, yes, they are. Gets the frag onto him. Eminem gets a frag. Eminem gets another frag. Fall down onto Fate. He doesn't. Taken down by Eminem. And I'm just calling him in.
Come back for some reason, last couple rounds, closing out.
Yeah, we're late to the party. Late to the party.
Yeah, late to the party, but they do know how to party even if they're late. They're gonna make those last closing moments.
But sometimes, like showing up late, you miss all the fun.
Yeah, it's much
And
more
like,
natural.
yeah. Not Counter-Strike, no. Is it though?
Hey, if
Sometimes though, if they go down onto 15-15 each, and if it goes down to the, I guess that's when we can say that it is late, fashionably late.
That's for certain. Metal of fishing though. Gotta be a lot more smarter on these teams. How will they pan out for this? Left the A side for a other, but I think it's not gonna open up much. Mantis.
To work with, the bomb is planning 5v5. Goes their ways. Because we have seen some rounds, right? Yeah, only like the opponents had like pistols and everything, 5-7 and whatnot, and they prevailed. Do you think this can be a similar story here? But they're not really pushing.
What I don't guess is the jumping.
Jumping to movement. Behind you.
And Zenon's going to be able to walk away with it.
Yes, sir. That's a good one. Plus, they retrieved an AK. They got some frags. So, yeah. Quite a good round. Pretty good, isn't it?
Eight more rounds to try and still a long journey.
Gets a flag onto Zenon. Blank is here, but do they check?
I don't like this.
Blank is taken down by Teminus. 4v2 now. They're showing up.
This could easily just. Different
Mantis.
Just a tad bit off with a bit more space, but this control room hold is just going to
Oh, that's a
I've been
check.
given away, but I don't think
Gets a flag onto him.
the Red Viper's still making this. They're still getting the frags.
fishermen. The fishermen have won this round. Man, I love fishing fans. Can I hear you scream? Can you shout for your teams? Show them support.
They need it at this stage because
Exactly.
God damn.
Yes, sir. They need your support now. They need your support.
There's absolutely nothing that they can do to stop the Red
Like our defense is gonna be screaming for like the team, like the Vipers and Fishermen. So
they have a chance. All them hopes.
Eminem gets the frag onto Zenon. Oh, gets the frag onto Eminem. 3v3 situation now, man. Oh, next hit. And Red Vipers have done an eco. Oh, what was that round? What was that round aggressive?
Just on a casual ego, he just comes around the corner and it's
Just
over.
boom,
When?
boom, pop, and the
Why?
round is over.
You don't need to over-aggress that far. You know you have a man advantage. You need to show respect to these Deagles, man, coming out from the side
Exactly.
of Red Vipers.
Because I'm looking to
It
this
happens way too
CJ.
often, yeah.
Man, I love fishing. I'm talking about behind you. Behind you, কিন্তু deagle দিয়ে গতকালকে insane কয়টা shot মারছে. So they should be showing respect to the Deagles as well, man, because these players, they don't play around. They're really good when it comes
Yep.
down to like gunfights,
Yep.
Deagles, guns, whatever you call it. But so we have our winner for the first map, that is Nuke, and গতকালকে যারা Nuke winner ছিল, exactly. The Red Vipers, they have done it again. They have won Nuke 16-12.
Yes,
Was it?
16 to
It was
11.
16-12. Yes, quite a close call, quite a close match, and I loved every second of it.
The way they played it was phenomenal as well. But I have to give credit where credit is due. The members of Man I Love Fishing were just insane beyond regard. They won out on so many of their rounds, and they had a solid game plan moving into this. And that's what I meant. In a best of 3, you could have one bad map. It's fine. But when map number 2 and map number 3 rolls around, that's when you know you need to go big. And for Red
All right,
Vipers,
someone
they've
in the
already won it
crowd
out.
just said, "Sue! Can we do a Sue, everyone? Can we? Sue!" We just did a Ronaldo celebration, everyone. All right, so Red Vipers with the first round already. So they have map 1. And reminding you guys that this is a best of 3. So whoever wins the next map, if Red Vipers win the next map, they win the whole series. And if Man I Love Fishing win it, then we go down to the third map. And if we go down to the third map, that is going to be interesting.
It's going to be a long journey, too, because
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure that Man I Love Fishing, they have a pretty good idea of what they want to do on map number 2. And with the entire video already being done, we're just going to be checking out on everything. And I do believe that we can be heading on down over into a break in just a little bit, because the second match is going to be starting pretty soon, because
Exactly.
we're not going to wait that long.
Probably,
There's
yes.
still a lot more matches to go. Don't forget, this is just the
This is
CSGO
just the CSGO finals.
We
এরপরে
still have
কিন্তু আছে
Valorant
Valorant finals, everyone. So we have
don't forget
some,
Actual.
and don't forget Actual, yes. তারপরে after the CSGO finals, Actual pre-listening party, pre-premiere. So yes, we have that as well.
Alrighty.
All right, probably going down on a break now, Amra. Amra going to break নিব probably. Yes, I'm guessing. Yes, sir.